welcome to Let's Talk and welcome to Let's Talk Houston. And I am your host, Dr. J. Lynn. And welcome to Let's Talk.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11. Tower.
And welcome to Let's Talk Houston. And I am your host, Dr. J. Lynn Hicks. And in the studio with us today, we have none other than the fantabulous, amazing beauty mogul like none other, Miss Takia Scott. Let's give it up for Takia Scott. Come on in the room. Go ahead and greet your audience, Miss Takia.
Hello, audience. I am Takia Deneen Scott, owner and founder of Sophisticated Images, where our main mission is to rebuild confidence through hair replacement. And I am honored to sit amongst Miss Jalen Hicks tonight.
Oh, thank you so very much. Yeah, listen, come on in the room. You know, Mr. Kia, believe it or not, she's a mother, she's a grandmother, even though she looks, hip and cool and glamorous. She's a she's a grandmother. Listen, a beauty mogul, been in the fashion industry for over 25 years. I mean, she's an entrepreneur. She's very motivational, and I'm just thrilled, excited, and absolutely delighted to have her join me on tonight and sit in the chair next to me. Listen, come on in the room. I am sure that something is going to be said to help you or inspire you along the way. She's all things beauty. One thing I like about Takia, when I see her, in the reels and the shorts on Facebook, her post, she's always into beautifying others. She's always making everybody else look so beautiful. She's doing her thing with these hands and this hair and all of this stuff. And she makes people feel 10 feet tall. I noticed that it does, regardless of race, creed, or color. All races, creeds, and colors, she is there to inspire you along the way, to make you feel beautiful, to make you feel worthy. So it's so apropos that she would, be led to build her entrepreneurship through hair replacement. Because again, women and hair, they go hand in hand, feeling beautiful. So a woman who is experiencing alopecia, hair loss, whether it's from chemotherapy or some other illness or whatever have you, there's Takia. To smile. Smile and I mean brighten up your day and make you feel so wonderful. So Takia, tell me something. How did you get started in the beauty industry?
How did I get started in the beauty industry? How did I get started with alopecia aspect of it is I was born with hair loss.
Okay.
I was born with hair loss. So my whole life journey has been hair loss. So of course that led me to hair. Hair has been
hair loss
life.
Leads you to hair.
Hair loss leads you to hair.
Right.
You want that. So that's all I've ever done. It's hair replacement.
Yeah, you're good at it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure you have clients that people don't even realize have experienced hair loss to the extent that you customize these wigs or these units, as you say. Because I'm not into beauty, but these hair units,
you're not into beauty, and you sitting here glam.
No, I mean I'm not into hair.
Okay.
Yeah. I like clothes, I like nails, toes, and stuff like that.
That's all beauty. That's all under the same umbrella. So it's all about just whatever makes you feel more confident.
Right.
That's all.
Within yourself. But when I see you, I think of the hair aspect.
Okay, I can.
Because when I see you on the shorts with all those models and stuff, you're whipping up hair and doing some extra, and you just all in the hair, and you're standing there with your tools and you're working, and I'm like, okay, I see what we're doing. And so when I think of you, I think of all things hair.
Okay, I like that.
So everybody now, some of those people that you're working with, they have not experienced hair loss, have they?
No, a lot of people who people see on social media, it's magazine covers or
Yeah.
movie shoots and stuff like that.
Ooh, is all
So
this us?
yeah.
We just got on. Okay, praise the
Hey,
Lord.
how
Farrell
you
Phelps.
doing?
I
Is
just
that
clicked.
Archie? Oh, I
Oh, Mr.
love
180. Hello,
Mr.
hello, Candace Joseph.
180.
So good to hear from you.
So good to hear from you,
Yes,
Miss
yes, you're
Candace.
my favorite person too, Miss Candace. I just love your personality. You're so supportive,
Yes.
beautiful woman of God. And
Hmm.
we have Mr. Farrell Phelps, celebrity
Love
photographer
him.
himself. Yes, love you. He's always out speaking, doing amazing things in the community. Yeah, and you are, you're simply phenomenal with this hair thing. And it inspires me.
Thank
It
you.
really does. It inspires me because you're not uppity, sedity,
Mm-mm.
like some people who, I guess get in the beauty industry, I don't know, they
No,
have airs
no, baby.
about them.
No, sweetie, ain't no room.
Ain't no room.
There ain't no room for all of that.
Ain't no room for all of that. Okay, I
Mm.
got you. So I I've always admired you from a distance. I admire your tenacity,
Thank
your
you.
resilience. You fight back, you bounce back. I admire your smile,
Thank you.
your warmth. I admire your not just your smile, but your laughter on top of the smile.
Thank you.
And you were always I like little petite people like you because
Because what?
because you know I'm 5'2".
Uh-huh.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'3". So we about the
You
same
yeah,
height.
inch, yeah. Okay. And I noticed sometime in life it's something about like if you're small, you're a woman where sometimes people try to run over you.
They do.
And you have to set clear cut boundaries
Boundary.
because you cannot allow this to happen. And so when I see somebody operating in their element, in their lane, and they're 5'2", 5'3",
5'3".
and they're doing things and making moves, and I just love them for it. Hey, you never know what motivates others.
You're right.
Yeah, you always show up. You're consistent.
Yes,
I've
I
seen you
am.
at many events that I've attended. I've seen you at various soirees, get-togethers, galas, etc. And I just say you always show up. You're always consistent, and I so appreciate that about you, and I admire you for that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do.
So now, when we talk about hair, I want to hold that light up on my face, Mr. Kid, but you can't move it. I want to hold that light up because I'm looking at you in that light. I'm gonna order me that light
Okay. I'm gonna
before.
send you that link.
Yeah, before
Or
you
I'm
leave.
gonna buy you one. How
Oh, for
about
my.
that?
Oh, praise God! I
Praise
got a gift.
God. Yes.
Thank you, Lord. I need that light.
Yes.
That light,
You like it.
I like it. That light causes you to glow and it causes you to look so effervescent, ever so lovely on the camera. Sometimes in life you just need somebody to point you in the right direction
And
to
that's
give
what we
you
all here for,
right to
really.
tell you, give you some strategies.
Mhm.
We don't know how to strategize.
Or we can always learn from each other.
Right.
I see Candace on the line. I'm always learning from Candace.
She does
Candace
hair,
is
doesn't she?
no, Candace is into media, all things media. So
So
I love
that's the other Candace.
that's Candace Joseph.
I just saw her
Yes,
at the other event out there, way out there in spring. I went to
phenomenal,
last week
phenomenal woman.
with Felicia Chantel, the media. Yeah, she's also into media.
Oh, I love her.
Okay. Uh, Takia Scott has a sweet personality. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That puts people around her. Yeah, at ease. It does. It's
Mm-hmm.
very important. Yeah, she's sweet. Oh, you're back. Oh, you left? He's talking about. Okay, I'm back. I didn't know you left. So you know that the Lord, I feel like, but I know that He does. He is the one responsible for giving us these ideas that can
Correct.
propel us to greatness.
Correct.
He is the source and the supply.
Correct.
I'm talking about of our economic success. He'll give you the idea. Now, if you sit on it and you don't utilize it, that's nobody's fault but your own.
Correct.
And He is giving you this, taking the world by storm or taking the world over one hair unit at a time.
One hair unit.
Now, who would have thought of that? I couldn't have thought of that,
You're right.
but He gave it to you.
You're right, and that's what he gave to me, because it was really just rebuilding the confidence that women have been depleted of, just one hair unit at a time.
That's right. And like when He gave me the concept for Let's Talk Houston,
Uh huh.
I had never hosted a podcast. And hosting a podcast was the farthest thing from my mind. And he was like dropping this in my spirit about hosting the podcast. And at the time, I was looking for mentors. I was looking for people to kind of guide me,
to pivot you.
yeah, and give me the direction I needed, but I couldn't seem to find anybody. I
Uh-huh.
was crossing paths with people, but I was trying to get them to tell me what was the formula, what are the variables in my equation that I need to jumpstart this podcast? What do I need to do? But I never got those variables.
Mm-hmm.
But I just kept praying, like, God, I'm trying, but hey, I don't know what to do. And so then I came to a brunch, and the people there had the equipment, the studio, and all of the space.
Oh
And they approached
yeah.
me
Okay.
saying, we want to just show you around, show you what we have to offer, et cetera, et cetera. And the rest, as you say, it's
It's
history.
history.
Yeah. I said, so you mean to tell me you can help me do it? Oh, yes. I said, when can tomorrow? I'm like, when can I start? Okay, Lord, I see how you move. Yeah, it's a faith walk. You don't have all the pieces to the puzzle, but as you begin to walk and seek Him, He opens it
He opens
up
door.
the way. He illuminates your path. He
Yes,
guides
he
you. You know
does.
what I'm saying?
Yes,
Because
he
some people
does.
sit at home. Oh, I want to do this. I want to write a book. I want to do a podcast. I want to do all these things, and they sit on it as if God gonna just drop these things in your lap. But
Well,
you have
I
to
always
start
say
walking.
you gotta take that first leap
Initial
of faith.
step. Yeah.
And then it's almost like he just surrounds you with what your heart didn't ask for. And I
Right.
always say, Lord, just order my steps. If
Mm-hmm.
you deposited the dream in my heart,
Yes.
you gonna order my steps. And I just say, don't leave me. I
Right.
always say that, don't leave me.
Don't leave me. Please don't leave me out here by myself. Please. And he said, come on.
Come on.
Yeah, it's gonna be all right, my baby. And
Exactly.
I just keep on baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. So, I came to that event a couple of years back.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Mason was there, you were there, and y'all received those awards. What was the name of that? It was about hair or
What was
beauty
that?
industry.
What was this award at?
It was
Downtown?
yes.
That was influence of the year, and that was hairstylist of the year.
See?
Yeah, yeah, I
So
received that
so your
award.
industry recognizes you.
Yes,
Yeah, I came. I enjoyed that. That was wonderful. It was very, very, very motivational.
yes.
So how does a woman like yourself um juggle so many avenues of life? Being a mother,
Being a
being a
mother,
grandmother,
a grandmother.
being an entrepreneur,
Mm-hmm.
being a podcast host. You're so many things. I could go on.
I,
You're an award-winning
could.
stylist.
Yes, but and this goes for everybody.
Okay.
Like you said, if God deposit a dream in your heart,
Okay.
it's it's not gonna be like you working
Right.
because you're doing what you love.
Right.
So I'm always doing what I love when it
Mm.
comes to hair.
Yeah.
When I'm whipping up a hairstyle,
Mhm.
I'm doing what I love. It's an art to it.
Right.
But juggling, it all kind of line up.
Mm.
You naturally became a mom. You naturally became a grandmother.
Hmm.
Correct?
Naturally.
Naturally.
What do you mean through childbirth?
Yeah.
I don't have any biological kids,
But you became a
but
grandmother.
you said I naturally became it.
a grandmother.
When I think of natural, I'm thinking you mean I push.
No, I'm saying the love.
The
come
love. Oh
naturally.
yes.
The
Oh.
love come naturally. So it's natural for me to love my grandkids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or my kids. So
Oh, it's natural. I'm talking about the energy, the work.
the energy.
Yeah, it's natural. Yeah,
You say the energy in the work.
they little babies. I mean, they can't fend for themselves. I mean,
No,
yeah.
my kids are my oldest daughter about to be 30 next
I'm talking about the
month.
little grandbabies.
They live with their parents.
They don't never come. I
My
see you
grand-
with them.
I have them all the time,
Yeah.
but that's fun. I
I'm
have
just
fun.
saying I've seen the pictures.
Yeah,
yeah.
I have fun and hand them back.
You hand them back like this?
Here you go. Where your mama? Where your mama? Cause grandma is tired.
Yeah,
Grandma
that's
done
what I
did the
said.
raising.
That's why I was asking you how you
So
juggle.
yeah. So
But you get your rest.
I do get my
You got to,
anybody who knows me, I go to bed by 8:30, 9
Yeah.
o'clock every night. I'm
Yeah.
up late right now.
yeah. I like to go to bed. I can go to bed at 6 o'clock.
Exactly. I'm an early riser, but
Yeah.
I've always been like that. So,
I am most definitely an early riser.
Yeah, I'm definitely an early riser. So
So, what are some back to school tips you would give? Let's say I'm a working mother,
okay.
which I am, and then let's say I want to come up with some hairstyles, some natural hairstyles for like a 5-year-old.
for a 5 year
And I
old.
want to either be able to do these quickly in the morning or get these ready at night and have her
Great
ready in the
question.
morning. Now, what do
Great
we do?
question.
What do we do with that hair?
Great question.
Hmm.
5 years old. So that means they start in the kindergarten.
Yes,
I've I've done this.
I know you have,
Yes, I've done this. I've
but
lived
there are
it.
those of us who have not, and we're
So
seeking. We're
I
seeking answers.
always call it the school style. You
Okay,
always have the school style.
the school style,
School style is that's the way they wear their hair for the whole week.
right?
Meaning, if you get them prepared on Sunday, you preparing their outfits, you preparing their
Yeah.
food, you preparing their hairstyle.
Okay,
So the school hairstyle has the same parts every day.
every day.
Every day. My daughter's was a ponytail here and two ponytails on the side.
Okay,
That was school style.
that's school style.
That's school style. If I had to comb her hair that Sunday, probably by Wednesday I'll recomb it,
Uh-huh.
and then that's it for the
That's the
week.
school style.
That's it. Now my granddaughter now,
Mm-hmm.
she is in she in daycare.
Right.
So now my daughter takes her hair and parts them in small sections,
Mm-hmm.
and she wears that up until like Thursday, and then she take it out, take it a loose, and do a twist out on it.
A twist up.
A twist out. So that lasts us for a couple of days.
Right. I love it.
So it's called a school style. You have your same concrete hairstyle, meaning like if you got to retouch it on that Wednesday,
On that Wednesday,
the parts are already there,
I like
and
that.
it's quick.
It's
and
like a
easy. It's already pre-done.
a pre-prep, like you meal prep,
That's it.
but you hair prep.
You hair prep, and don't try to do that stuff in the morning. It's already done. It's already done prior to the week
the night
beginning.
before. Okay, I see.
Not even the night before, because sometimes
Sunday.
when kids come in, when kids come in from school,
Mhm.
they tired. They in a routine. They eating dinner, doing homework. Time to go to bed. Tie their hair up and wake up the next morning.
I love this.
Mm-hmm.
This is almost. I'm getting an adrenaline rush from this because women. I'm talking about career women, working mothers, working GGs. What they need.
Yeah.
They need hacks, as they say. They need shortcuts.
And shortcuts.
Yes, they need ways to maximize their time because evenings and mornings with small children can be cumbersome.
It does.
I mean,
so it's more like time management.
Yes.
I'm real big on time management. So if you got time management down, that means that you can take care of this at a certain time, take care of that at a certain time. So time management has always been my friend.
Wow, I love time. That's probably why I'm getting excited. I love time management. And I love the way you organize it.
You just told me about time management. That's the same thing. You just trickling it over to business, to motherhood, to a podcast. It's time management. Like that time is already set aside for just that.
So you fill in the blocks like
that's it. That's it.
Like I've seen movies. I mean, they did it as a comedic element where they were hiring, like the rich people try to hire babysitters, and they would have that whiteboard with all these boxes.
With all
it would be just so extra. Like, oh my god, who can? Ma'am, nobody can keep up with all these boxes for all these kids. But that's in essence what you're telling us to do, but not so many.
Not so many.
Limit your boxes.
Yes. And my mom had 7 kids.
Yeah.
So that's how she did. That's what she did with us. It was time management.
It was time management.
She was a single mom, but she had 7 kids. So
and she made it.
This is what you do at that time.
She juggled.
Yes.
It is somewhat of a juggling act to juggle, because you have to have people don't think about who aren't raising kids. But like you need, if you got 4, you need 4 or 5 sets of tops, 4 or 5 sets of bottoms, 4 or 5 sets of underwear, 4 sets of socks, 4 socks. I mean, it's just.
And my kids, when they were growing up,
okay.
I don't know if you know the thing that go in the closet and you have the things that you just stick clothes in.
You did that?
They had a school uniform each day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Oh.
And we just stuck the outfit in there. That's what you wear Monday. Tuesday, you ain't even got to ask what you wearing. That's what
don't
you
even
wear.
ask.
That goes on Sunday.
I don't want any questions from you.
Yeah, and then it keep them structured too.
Yes, you're right. I love this. I'm feeling very inspired right now. I don't know if you realize what you're doing for me, but you're giving me hope tonight. Pamela Hawkins. You know Pamela Hawkins?
I don't, but hi.
The Queen's Academy.
Hi.
She belongs to One Heart International. That's Apostle Chika Hunt's church.
Okay.
Yeah, and I met Apostle Chika in Jamaica. I showed up from my life conference where I met Lady P, who's also a motivational speaker, author, Pamela Hawkins, the Queen's Academy. So glad to have. She's honoring me with an award. Uh,
Well, it's good to see you on
and I
here
so
tonight.
appreciate her joining me. I know she had to have surgery, praying that your surgeries are successful. I know we had to postpone it a little bit. Miss Takia nominated me for an award. I want to say thank you.
Yes.
More grace. We all need grace.
Yes.
She, now, I was reading it, and it was so touching to read those words. Inspiring Queen Award. I'm like, that sounds so beautiful.
And I thought of you. I was
Well,
like,
thank you. I
because
was so
I
surprised.
see how diligent you work. And I'm
Thank
like,
you.
Judith is so diligent
Thank,
with
I
her
love the way.
podcast.
Thank you. You know, when I was standing in the hallway at work and something popped up on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how when stuff pops up, you don't
You know,
expect it to be an award nomination. You expect it to be like either your sister, your mom, somebody's texting you about something,
uh-huh.
but not to give you an award. And I said, wait a minute. I was taken aback. You have been nominated for such what?
Yes.
You accept? You need to accept this. I'm like, okay, I accept. I gotta get somewhere to sit down. I gotta sit down to gather myself here. And it says, Mr. Kill Scott. I'm like, what? Take it. Oh, I was a little bit shocked.
But it's like if you see, especially queens, especially sisterhood.
Okay.
When you see your sister doing something amazing, you just tap them on the shoulder and say,
Right.
I see you. And that's just really what it was. Like, you are not going unnoticed.
Well,
You
I don't know if I can take any more of this tonight. I'm not going unnoticed. Because sometimes, when you're working hard and you're in the thick of it, sometimes you're not looking to be noticed.
It's not about about looking to be noticed.
Uh-huh.
It's just that I see you. It's just like a kid who's doing their best.
Right.
And their best might be a C.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Right.
I just see you, and you are being recognized.
Thank you. Whether I'm a C or D.
Really is an A.
Amen.
Because you're putting that effort in.
Right. And what I'm saying is, not that you're trying to you're trying to do what God told you to do. It's good to be noticed, but sometimes you may feel invisible. But when somebody taps you, and like you say, like Pamela, she nominated me, and I was like, huh? What? Then you turn around and nominate there's somebody else, and it's like, God, it is good that we can motivate and inspire others.
Yes.
To do something that is worthy of inspiration. To do something positive.
Exactly.
Because the way I see it is, in the world, they'll get rewarded if they're twerking or bending over or going up and down the pole. But if you just on the podcast, you might feel like, hey, nobody's recognized, nobody sees me here.
No.
Like it's, I'm not like a twerker or whatever. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna, now if I was doing that on the podcast, I would have so many views. I mean, Takia, I'm telling the truth. If I would get up here and turn around and go, boy, they would be like, oh, did you see that? Oh, look at this. Oh, just. But when you're just sitting and you're talking and you're having civilized conversations, sometimes it's like individuals don't acknowledge you as much. You know what I'm saying? But you do appreciate it when you are acknowledged and noticed. And I so appreciate it.
You are so appreciated.
Thank you. And I like the fact that Mr. 180 has chimed in. I like the fact that the Queen's Academy, Miss Pamela Hawkins has chimed in. It's just so many beautiful people on this lovely night that have connected with me on tonight.
I love
Miss
it.
Takia is sitting here next to me, the beauty mogul. Now tell me, Takia, when I see you and you're accessorizing and you're glamorizing all these models, are you in Houston? Where are you? Are you in Paris or where are you in London?
I'll be in Paris at the end of the year.
You will?
Yeah,
okay.
I'll
Wonderful.
be in Paris for a New York. I mean, not a New York, Netflix.
Oh,
Netflix movie.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes. But yeah, I'm different places.
You different places.
I'm different places. So it's wherever the client is calling for.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you open up. I got you.
Yes.
You open up your schedule. You make yourself available.
Yes. I'm available. I make myself available to be able to travel or to be able to style someone. But on a regular basis, I do hair replacement.
Right here, locally.
Yes, locally.
I've seen people who could do hair, like cut my hair really good. I mean, like none other to the nines. And the arrogance sometimes of people who can do things well. I'm like, you should be a millionaire the way you cut hair and but your attitude. But I've been knowing them long enough, I can say that. It's like I can't say that. Like, if you don't have a relationship, you can't say that with everybody. But I mean, sometimes they're just shocked. Yeah. They're almost flabbergasted. What? You should be a millionaire. You cut. That's how good and talented you
You
are.
are.
You cut so well, but it's not. When you come in to get their haircut, it's like, well, this is the only thing I have available. Attitude. You're not trying to accommodate and oblige your customer, your clientele. You want us to fit our schedule to you. But see, you open up your schedule and you make yourself available. If I have to book or go to Paris or go to wherever,
Yeah.
I'm willing to go.
Well, you know what? And you know this young lady. We both know this young lady.
We
Dr.
do.
Cobbin.
Oh, most definitely.
She told
She
me
is a young lady.
she is a young lady. Yes, she is.
Yes. What
But
did
she
she tell?
told me a long time ago. She told me a long time ago. She said, always keep a servant mentality.
Yes, I totally agree.
Always keep a servant mentality.
Because that's what
That
we're
means
doing.
I'm here to serve you.
Mhm.
I'm here to make sure what your mission is getting accomplished. I'm just here
Mhm.
to serve you.
Mhm. I'm here to serve you,
Yeah,
not vice versa.
not vice versa.
Like when I go to the nail salon, they act like I'm there to be served by them.
Yes,
They run after me. I mean, they
yes,
take me before I can go.
exactly.
They snatch my purse out of my
I'm
hand.
making sure you're comfortable because
Yes.
I'm here for you.
Yes. Do you want water? Do you want fruit in your water? What do you want?
Exactly.
How do you want me to do it? Do you want room temperature? Do you want? It's kind of like they have mastered the art of servitude.
Yeah, and servitude is. I think some people look down on that, but
Mhm.
it's an honor
It is.
to be chosen to be able to serve someone.
Right.
It really is.
It is an honor.
Because for in my position, it's like you trust me
Mhm.
enough with your hard-earned money. You
Mhm.
paying me from your hard-earned money.
Yes.
So it's an honor.
Yes. And I'm so glad that you value, my service enough. You value my time and what I'm doing to even join me on this wonderful, beautiful,
Right.
glorious night. Uh, I'm just starting the school year off, and I have a lot of people who worked in the field of education.
Mm-hmm.
So I've worked in Aldine ISD, I've worked in Houston ISD, I've worked in several ISDs, I've worked in the charter school system, and so I've ran across a lot of educators.
Okay.
So I know that a lot, and some of them are texting me in groups about, oh, it was rough today. Oh, it was, hey, like I had to pray. I had to call the prayer circle. I mean, it's kind of like we need this extra push when we start because, see, you've been off all summer and your body has relaxed and your muscles and your tendons and ligaments. It's not like Shakari and what's his Noah Loud, the people. We haven't been running the Olympics. We haven't been stretching. We haven't been utilizing these muscles. So then when you start a new year, now you're walking, you're standing up all day, you're running all over the school, all outside in 100-degree weather, getting children in cars, I'm saying getting them on buses, getting them on cars, walking them. And so you're limp. You're tired.
Tired. Naturally.
But look at God. Judith, I'm gonna send you to Takia Scott on this day. This day he had your name on, baby. Let me tell you something. On this very day, I'm gonna start. In fact, I'm gonna start the day before. You're gonna get nominated. Mm-hmm. Out of the blue sky, you're not gonna even get a warning that your name was even in the
the midst.
In the midst, and then you're gonna accept, and then you're gonna be talking to Takia, thanking her, and then lo and behold, you and Takia, y'all are gonna join each other on this very night.
Yes.
On Friday, August 9th, 2024, in the beginning of the school year, when people are tired, people are weary, people are worn, I'm going to send you a little light. I'm going to send you Takia to brighten up your day. And then you're going to get some little tidbits, some little golden nuggets. You're going to learn about the light. You're going to go even deeper, learn about the podcast. You're going to learn about how to go live on various social media platforms. Because typically I go live on Facebook using StreamYard. And I also have a YouTube channel, but I don't promote it because I don't know. I just don't talk about it at all. And I need to.
Why not? I'm going to go live with you now.
Okay.
See if we
can. Being a wife, being a Gigi, working a full-time job, the demands placed on your life, work, I'm saying sometimes even podcasting, which is another form of work, it can be cumbersome. So Facebook Live, I seem to do that with ease.
Because you just talk?
I don't know, because I just log, once I type in and I, input my information and I go live,
Uh-huh.
I can seem to handle that. But when they start saying, okay, now you're gonna go to YouTube, you're gonna go to Instagram, you're gonna go to now I am
It
live.
seemed like it's too much.
Yes, it does. Yes. I am live on YouTube right now, but I never advertised that I have that YouTube channel.
And that's a good,
I'm gonna start having to do
great
that more. I'm gonna
platform.
have to start doing it more.
I'm gonna go
We
ahead
need
and
to market and brand ourselves. I mean,
tag a couple of people here.
uh I've had a lot of people to work with me on branding, marketing,
Mm-hmm.
on being unique, on standing out, on concept ideas, infographics, graphics, media. I mean, I've taken so many classes. I've spoken with, it's been so many steps to get here. And so now I believe like the Lord is getting ready to
Pivot you.
pivot me, take me in a different direction somewhat. And I mean, only God knows what the future holds, but I'm sure that wherever I go from here, I mean, it's going to be a blessing.
Okay.
It's going to be a blessing. I'm not even worried about it. I know He's with me, and He's able to handle anything that occurs in my future.
I
And
tagged a
so
couple of people, so
I see you tagging.
hopefully they jump on and
Yeah,
join the conversation with us.
yeah, I'm sure they're going to jump on
Hmm.
because people right now they're beginning the school year. They're tired. I forgot when that tax-free weekend is coming up.
It's this weekend.
Okay, see,
Tax free is
somebody
actually
mentioned it to
this
me the other
weekend.
day, and I forgot that fast.
Yeah.
Mr. Key in my
I
mind.
ended up going to buy a friend of mine something this evening, right
Uh,
before I came to see you.
okay.
And they said, it's no taxes. I think I did a little dance at the register. I just was like,
This is
"Yay."
tax-free weekend.
It's tax free weekend. So,
So it's tax-free weekend on everything or just clothes?
you know what? My kids are older. I have no earthly idea.
Oh, okay.
So if any parent or anybody can take advantage of it this weekend, it is tax free weekend.
Okay, well, I
So,
might have to take advantage of it if
mm,
I can get out there. Because sometimes after you work and
you
you do
just
your part,
tired,
you just want to stay in.
just tired.
I don't even, I don't think I like shopping. Now, I like to buy clothes.
Mm-hmm.
But people that shop, I'm talking about like they go and they bargain hunt and they,
So what's something that you love to do?
I love to get my nails done, my toes. I love to get massages.
Okay.
I love to sit by water. I like water.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
I do love water, so
Yes.
I'm
I
with
love-
you on that one.
Okay.
If you come in, you guys just say hi. I'm sitting here with.
And
Miss
so tell me,
Judy
what else
Hicks.
do you love to do?
What else do I love to do? I love to paint.
Okay.
I love to make different. I paint a lot.
You do?
I paint. I love to travel.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody loves to travel. You love to travel?
Somewhat.
Somewhere, really? I love to explore. I'm just an
Yes.
explorer, so I'll get somewhere and just get lost.
You just like walking around exploring?
I do.
Yeah.
I
Finding new
like finding,
things.
yeah, I love finding new things. I love going to antique shops or vintage
Oh, yeah,
shops,
yeah.
and you just never know what's
I do
in
like
them.
vintage.
Yeah, you just never know what's in them. So
Yeah.
you
see-
can find something
yeah,
that you.
cute
It's like a
clothes,
treasure hunt.
Yes.
So
I
love
kind of like vintage clothes.
Yeah.
When I go into old shops, I find things they don't wear that anymore, but yet it's pretty.
And then it's from one of a kind.
Yeah, nobody else will have it.
Yeah,
And it is
exactly.
cool.
So I like doing that.
So chime in. Where are the people? I see Pamela Hawkins. I see Mr. 180. I saw Farrell Phelps, celebrity
Oh,
photographer.
hi, Mr. Sane.
And now
This is one of my friends from Georgia.
Oh.
She is.
that on Instagram?
This is on Facebook. She
I
asked
didn't
me
know
to
you
go
were.
Facebook
Oh, I thought
Live.
you said you were Facebook.
I'm Facebook here, Facebook here.
Oh, you're on, but that's okay.
If you chime in, tell us what you're doing on this Friday evening. Oh, hey, honey.
Well, please let us know what's happening because I don't see any more comments coming in.
Yeah.
You have any questions for Miss Takia?
If you have a question for me, don't hesitate to ask. I'm an open book if you already know me.
Well, that's wonderful. I'm gonna wait and see if somebody has anything to ask.
Okay.
I'm giving y'all a minute to chime in. Come on through. Come on in the room. Like I said,
what you like doing other than nails and stuff like that?
what else do you want from me, Mr. Kia? You asked me what do I love. I told you I like getting my nails done, my toes. I told you I like body
You
massage.
went into the glam world of it, so I was like, what else? other than
You know,
that?
facials,
Really?
sea wraps, seaweed, and all of that.
Oh, I've never
Yeah,
had that done
I
before,
had
so
that
I
on a
might have
cruise.
to.
When you go on those cruises, you
Yeah.
can book all that. The
Okay.
seaweed wraps and mud wraps and all of that stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I like skincare and wrapping it up and all of that. Because you come out, you walk away feeling refreshed.
Yes,
I
that's true.
like brunches. I like nice places to eat. Not necessarily the most. I don't like necessarily the most high traffic places. I'll try those,
Okay.
but like I like when somebody says to me, "Do you want to go to a little tea room, a tea party?" And they
Oh
say, "Oh, it's
yeah.
one out in Katy. I want to take you to."
Okay.
Like
So
I'm,
you like new spots too?
yeah, new spots.
Yeah, I like trying the
I've had
new
people tell me that,
spots.
and they'll say, "Well, I want to take you to a tea." I don't know. Now it's not over here on this side of town. They'll say it's way over. I say, "Okay, I have no problem driving."
Hey, Miss
But
Patricia. Somebody say
hey,
hello.
hey, Miss Patricia Isaac Cardinal. Yeah, that's one of the faithful narratives. She does those symposiums. I went to her last one. It was amazing. Yes, and she supported me at several of my events.
Okay, well, I want to deep dive into this.
Which one?
Do you remember the first time I met you, Miss Judy? I do.
You've taken me aback again.
Yes, I'm taking
The
you
very
back.
first time.
The very first time we shared the stage together
Where
at
were we?
Higher Dimension Church. We shared the stage together with
Mhm.
Don Breezy, Dr. Cobbins,
Oh yeah.
Media Cole,
Mm-hmm.
and that's shouting them out. How y'all doing,
Yes.
ladies?
Yes.
But
Shout
we
out.
shared the stage together.
Mm-hmm.
And you gave me a journal,
Right. The prayer journal.
the prayer journal.
Right.
So, what inspired you to do the prayer journal?
Well, when I began to do those journals, I was experiencing a lot of grief in my life. I didn't
Hmm.
start writing until I buried my grandmother October 2012, my mother October 2013, and my brother October 2014. So I went
Oh,
through the grief process, the healing process. I didn't begin writing till 2019. And when I came out of it, that's when I was led to do the prayer journals. Because to me, the word of God, communing with God, supping with the Lord is what brings you out of, dark depression,
mm-hmm.
grief, emotional wounds, bondage, shackles, all of this. You have to get into the word of God, get into scripture. And so that's how I started. And then I go to a lot of symposiums, I go to a lot of workshops.
Mm-hmm.
I don't always post all of them, but a lot of them I do post.
Okay.
But I'm saying in going to those, I meet a lot of amazing people.
Yes.
And so in passing, I'll be talking. I go, "Hey, Takia, my name is, Dr. Judy Fix or whatever." I said, "What is it you say you do?" And they'll go, "Oh, I do this, that, and other." I say, "Hey, I'd like to connect with you. I like to take a class from you. I like to support you. You can help me design. I have an idea for a book. You
Okay.
say you design book. If you can help me with this, and I'll sign up." And then,
So
ne-
on and so forth.
yeah, next thing I know, I got 15, 16 books.
I know.
Yeah, I know because I'm.
That's
This is
that's what
it.
I'm jumping
This is
to.
in passing networking with people, like
Wow.
being in the room with like-minded individuals. Like
Yeah.
I'm in the room with you, and then I'm on your podcast,
Yes.
or then you're on my podcast.
Exactly.
Then other doors of opportunity start opening up. I
Yeah.
just never know what God is gonna do.
Well, like you said earlier, it's just really about taking that first step,
Right.
especially if a dream has been placed in your
Deposited.
heart.
Yes.
Yeah, just
Yes.
taking that first step. Hey, Miss Curries, how
I
are
mean,
you
I tell you,
doing, beautiful?
God is. Let me tell y'all something. God is good. God is faithful.
Yes, He
I don't
is.
care what it looks like in your life. I just want you to be encouraged today, because I know a lot of people, go through things, they don't talk about it. Whether it's death, whether it's grief, they try to grin and bear it, and you might be in utter, pain. You might be torn in a million pieces, but
True.
I'm saying the sun will shine again. It can be financial devastation. It can be bills stacking up. I've worked with people, and they said to me, "Dr. Hicks, the bills are stacking up on me. I've just got to make some more money." I'm like, God is gonna take care of you. He's gonna bring you out. You might have to make some adjustments. You might have to modify some aspects of your lifestyle, or you might have to apply for a different job that makes more money, whatever. As you pray to Him, He will open up and reveal to you the strategy that you need to execute the particular plan to bring you out of a situation or a circumstance. So if
Hmm.
it's financial, He might give you strategies on how to save. He might open up a door and give you a job paying more than you've ever made in your life.
You're right.
Again, he'll put you in the room with people that can help you. Like I don't always know where my next business opportunity is or where my next, but it's like he'll be speaking to me. You need to go to this party or you need to go to
Uh-huh.
that function. Your job is in this room. Your connection, your divine connection is in this room. And I might not know who the person is that I need to talk to, but I just go. I sit in the room. I walk amongst people. I show myself friendly, whatever, and then the opportunities come to me. But now, if I get complacent and say I'm gonna stay home, I'm not gonna go out there. I'm just gonna hide under the cover. Then I miss my opportunity.
So you would say if somebody is at a pivotal time in their life
This is what I'm saying.
where you kind of like down in the dumps,
Could be.
what would you encourage them to do at this point? Would you say step out of your comfort zone? Some things is gonna be uncomfortable, but I
Hmm.
always say this. I always say
Uh-huh.
on the other side of comfort is your blessing.
Most definitely.
Yes.
You
So
got
if
to get
you get
uncomfortable.
out of that comfort zone, it's gonna be a window of opportunities that open up
Right.
right past that
That's right.
leap over
I mean, God speaks
fear.
this through us all the time. I mean, in
Yes.
the Bible, like when they were in the boat, and then the wind and the storm, it was raging, and then they're like, "Master, hey, don't you see us?"
Uh-huh.
But I saw a sermon pop up on my Facebook page, and somebody was talking about this. It said when he was over there on the bank or whatever, before he got in that water, Jesus was walking on that water. When he stood over there on that shore, he gave them a command. He said, "Go." He said, "Go." But he was walking on the water, and they say he didn't intend to stop. But they got upset.
And they
They were like, "Hey, don't you see us over here?"
uh-huh.
Yeah. He said, "But I told you to go." It's like he's already told you what to do, and he promises. He said, "I'll see you on the other side." He said, "Go." Then he told him, "I see you on the other side." That's your promise.
That's your promise.
On the other side of victory, it's gonna get uncomfortable in the middle. That's what I'm
Oh,
trying to
preach,
tell you.
preach, preach,
It's gonna be
preach,
some
preach.
storms. It's gonna be some rain. It might look like the boat in the turn. So let's apply it in modern. Your house might look like it's going to foreclosure. You might look like your car gonna get repossessed. A relationship might end. Somebody, anything can happen.
Yes,
You
indeed.
might, get into it with your boss or something. I don't know, but it's like whatever it is, it's gonna get uncomfortable. But like Jesus told you, he said, "I'll see you on the other side." And on the other side is where the victory is. But you getting it,
Now you
it gets
preaching, honey.
messy
You
in the
preaching.
middle.
You
It
preaching.
gets messy in the middle. Oh, it looks like, oh, the boat is getting ready to turn over. Everybody getting ready to fall in the water. Oh my God, they getting ready to pick up all the stuff. I mean, just
It
and
get
then
muddy.
it get muddy. It gets messy. It gets uncomfortable. It gets,
Yeah.
it turns it over. It looks like it's all gonna just we're gonna go under. We're getting ready to drop. Don't you see? And then he's like, well, what did I just tell you? I told you
I
to go
got
over there. He told you I will see you on the other side. I've already worked all this out right here. I've already told you what to do. I told you where I'm gonna see you, didn't I? On the other side. That's where the victory is, right over there. But you up here, you look at you. You're distracted.
you. Mm-hmm.
You're distracted by bills. You're distracted by collectors calling your phone.
Mm-hmm.
You're distracted by what it looks like. And that's why he requires faith. We can't be moved by what we see. That's why when I go into a room, I'm not necessarily moved by what I see or who's in the room. I'm like, God, where do you want me?
Yes.
Position me, plant me. Because see, if you get starstruck and you get overwhelmed by everybody in the room, you might miss your blessing. I'm like, God, where would you plant me in this room right now? What is my purpose for being in this room right now
He
with these
did.
people? You know, God is so able, y'all. I'm telling y'all the truth. I don't know who I'm talking.
You
And,
talking to somebody
and
because
Cassandra Boys,
you got some amens on
I
my
know, but
on
look
my
over here,
line.
Cassandra Boys, and she's radical for Christ. I'm gonna have to get you back on him, Miss Cassandra.
Yes,
And
indeed.
but yes,
Hey,
God,
Mr.
I just
Anderson.
want y'all to
Thank
know
you
that
for
God is
joining
able
us tonight.
tonight. God is so able, y'all. Even if you have to pivot, even if you have to move, even if you have to take your life in a different direction, even if you have to change jobs, even if you have to get another car, even if you have to temporarily live with somebody, even if you have to, I'm just making up, even if it looks like your son is going crazy, your daughter is wayward, whatever it is, I'm just telling y'all, God is amazing. He is so able to turn your situation around. I'm talking about in an instant, overnight,
You're right.
as we're speaking, before you can get home. I'm just saying, he's I'm trying to tell you, it's quick. It's like a suddenly. I mean, He moves. I'm
I
telling
think
y'all.
we both agreed on that one
Yes,
tonight.
yes.
Right?
There's a lot going on tonight.
It is a lot going on tonight.
There's a lot of things happening right now. And but God, I'm trying to tell y'all, God is so able,
And so faithful.
faithful. He
He's so
provides.
faithful.
He opens up doors. It's like it'll be no pathway,
It would
and he'll
be.
just open up a pathway. You know what I'm saying? Like he was walking on the water. He just made a highway right there on the water. Like he did that with Moses when he parted. I mean, it's like it'll be nothing there, so it seems, and then boom, he'll just open it up and
And it's
orchestrate this
open.
path. It's open. There it is, a straight shot, straight to
You
the
well, you
source.
speaking to my heart tonight.
Amen.
You speaking to my heart tonight. That's
All
for sure.
right. It'll be like he'll just do it out
Because
of
we
the
all question.
yes.
We question the path. We question
Mm-hmm.
the dreams that God didn't place in our hearts. We
Yes.
That's just human.
Yes.
Human. So you speaking to my
It
heart
is.
tonight.
It
I
is
hope she's
human.
speaking to somebody else's tonight too.
I'm pretty sure. Because a lot of
Yes.
times people are uncomfortable, I'm talking about to express your innermost
Hi,
thoughts, your
Miss
innermost
Jackie.
feelings, your
Hey,
innermost
Miss
hurts. You're
Williams.
not gonna like get on Facebook and just open up to me tonight. Now you might text me later, you might inbox me or whatever. But most people aren't gonna get on Facebook and just open up their heart to me. But they might text me or
Mm-hmm.
they might message me on Facebook later. They might call me.
Mm-hmm.
I never know how God is gonna move because it's happened. But I'm just saying, I just wanted you to be encouraged out there in Facebook land and just know that, God has got you. I'm trying to say it might get messy in the middle, it might get muddy in the middle, it might look like it's going to be catastrophic, it might look like it's the end, but it's not. Like that sermon, the king, that picture, the king's got another move.
What picture is that? I haven't
It's
seen
a
that one.
picture. I heard a sermon about it was somebody that painted this picture, and it looked as if the facial expression looked like the opponent was losing or whatever
Oh,
have you.
okay.
But if you look at the picture again, it tells you no, no, no. It looks like they're losing, but the king is a chessboard. The king got another move. It looked like your life is going this way. It looked like you're down and out. It looked like you're out for the count. But what they don't realize is if you look closely, that king right there can be moved and they can win the game. But it doesn't look like it at first glance. You gotta study it. That's with life. That's with the Bible. That's with scripture. That's what God's plans for you. The king has another move. And in our case, the king is Jesus. It might look like they won. It might look like somebody dumped you, broke your heart. It might look like your finances are all jacked up. It might look like,
Mm-hmm.
your boss is all over you, but the king
The
got
next
another
one.
move.
Next
Yeah,
one.
he got another move. You don't see the move right now,
Child, you
though.
preaching.
Yeah, you don't see it right now. Oh, but it's all in the plan. That's why he said all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord, call according to his purpose. So it doesn't matter. It's like the messy middle works to your good. The foreclosure on your house works to your good. The
Mm-hmm.
repossessed car, it'll work to your good. Whatever you go through on your job, it works to your good. If somebody left you or broke your heart, it's all working together for your good. And you might not understand it now, but in the future, like he told you to go when he was on the shore, and he said, I will meet you on the other side. That was the promise. And that's your victory. Your victory is on the other side. Uh, but I'm saying we
Hmm.
get stuck in the middle where the storm and the wind and the lightning and the thunder. And we looking at all that, thinking, oh my goodness, it's like I know what you told me, God, but look, with all the thunder and lightning and the water on the river and the ocean is, I mean, the waves, look at them, they're huge.
Hmm.
But as humans, emotions kick in, fear
Yeah.
kicks in. We have to rebuke it. We have to. He puts it there for a reason, but sometimes it's the enemy. I'm saying, will use it to distract you from accomplishing all God has you to do. You have to really be in prayer mode. You have to really
I
be in
agree.
prayer mode
I agree.
to experience the victory and the glory of God.
We
So, does
have.
anybody have a question now?
Does anybody have
Cassandra,
a question?
Patricia,
If you got a
that's the
question
main
or
people
even a
now.
comment,
I'll
even a
comment.
comment.
What are your comments on tonight? What are your thoughts on tonight? It's Friday, And as we stated, it's tax-free weekend if you didn't know.
Or kids are back in school.
Yeah,
People
kids
are
are back
paying
in
for a
school.
whole nother school year. So
Yes.
I would say stay encouraged for this school year.
Please.
I did a lot of back to school hair this week. A lot. I did some.
Time consuming.
Ooh, no, it's not time
It's
consuming.
not?
It's enlightening.
Oh, okay.
You know why it's enlightening? I did two teenage girls' hair today.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you, baby, we better keep these babies close.
Yes.
We better keep these babies close
Yeah.
because there's so many demonic, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the word demonic
Oh,
really,
usually
really strong because
hoes.
there's so many demonic forces against them right now.
Mm-hmm.
They were showing me things that they just look at like it's like we see the sun every day.
Yeah.
It's nothing to
It's
them.
vulgarity. Yeah.
It is
The
so
lifestyle is different.
scary. It's so scary to me. And
Mm-hmm.
it's absolutely scary. So just keeping your babies close, keeping
Yes. Keep them
praying
covered.
over your babies and
Yes.
praying over other people's babies.
Please.
Because like I said, there's so many demonic forces against them
Yeah.
that the world has
Pray
made
daily over.
very, very common.
Yes.
Very, very common. They were showing me some of the students that go to school with them
Mm-hmm.
and how they believe in I don't even know what to call it. It's just demonic forces.
There's a lot
So
going on out
it's a
there.
lot going on. So just praying over babies and
Mm-hmm.
praying over teachers because as school starts back, we know that I'm always thinking about the kids that come to school and want to shoot the school up
Oh
and
yeah.
just keeping your
Mm-hmm.
faculty safe and keeping the
Mm-hmm.
kids safe, all of that to be prayed over. So that's my
Mm.
prayer for anybody who going back to school and
Yeah.
anybody who dealing with crazy things out in the
Mm.
world.
Yeah. My church did a braid-a-thon. I thought that was so nice.
It's called a prayer-thon, a
Braid-a-thon.
braid-a-thon. I
So
thought you said
yeah, they did a
braid-a-thon.
braid-a-thon where you could bring your children up there and they basically braided it for free.
Oh wow, I
Yeah,
love
several of
that.
them. They did a lot of the little girls. I thought that was so sweet. The stylist volunteered their time.
Mm-hmm.
I
What
mean,
church you attend, Judith?
Faith International Tabernacle Humble,
Oh, okay.
Pastor Clarissa, Pastor Lorenzo Gibbons, and Pastor Clarissa Gibbons, his wife.
Okay.
But yeah,
Hi,
they
Miss Mika.
you see
Hi,
Miss
Miss.
oh
Yes,
over
Miss
there.
Mika Diamond. Yes, she is. And Miss
But
Howard. Hi,
it
Miss
was
Howard.
just beautiful the way the Lord touched people to want to do
Yeah.
that from their heart, and then the
Well,
joy
the
of those
joy, the
children.
kids,
Because some of them came to church
exactly.
Sunday, they were up there miling,
Yeah.
and I thought, oh
We
wow,
all know that of course hair is a confidence builder.
yes,
It don't matter what age.
mm,
It really don't.
it don't.
Short story. You said kids. When the kids got their hair braided, I
Mm,
talked to a woman 91 years old
uh-oh.
last week. That lady had me
Mm,
crying
mm,
laughing. But
right.
she said, I ain't got no hair, but I want you to make sure I look sexy.
At 91,
At 91?
yeah,
And she was serious.
I know that's
But
funny.
it's a confidence booster, is what I'm saying.
I like that. I
It's
might not
definitely
have
a
a strand of hair on my head, but no, no, I went back and I'm trying to visualize myself, and I might not have a strand of hair on my, but look, you make sure when I leave out of here,
that I look
I
sexy.
look. I'm sure you did.
I said, I can handle that.
You handle
You're
it,
going to look sexy. She showed me her picture when she first got married.
okay?
Because I always tell people, if you go look at a picture and you felt good in that picture, that's your look.
That's your look,
That's your look.
okay?
That's your look. If you see a picture, it could be old picture. If you see that picture and you
Mhm.
say, "Oh, I felt good," that's my best look. That's your look.
Oh, that's your
That's your
look.
signature look.
Oh,
Hmm.
I'm glad you told me that. I'm gonna remember that.
Yes, I think pictures don't lie.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
They say a picture says 1,000 words.
it does. I've heard that.
So listen, we've been talking. I know at least. Oh wait a minute, it'll tell me up here.
I know.
We've been talking almost an hour.
Almost an hour. I'm gonna say goodbye for my Facebook family here. That we're going live. Y'all enjoy y'all Friday evening. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all go follow Miss Judith.
Amen. Judith Finney Hicks on my Facebook page. Yes, I try, like you say, consistency. I believe
Mhm.
in being consistent. Because inconsistency, I mean, it's the recipe for disaster.
Inconsistency.
Inconsistency is a recipe for disaster. So the antithesis or the opposite of that would be consistency is a recipe for success.
You're right.
So I mean, most business formulas would include consistency. That's one of the key components. Commitment, consistency, this type of thing. And so we need this for our business to grow. Commitment, consistency, capital. It was like three C's. For I've taken so many classes with these C's, but
It
I'm just saying,
all.
yeah, it all kind of goes together. But yeah, it would flow that you would have to be consistent in order to build your business. Because how can you build your business? I mean, if you're not going to show up for the business yourself consistently. And so I'm glad that you noticed that I was consistent.
I sure did.
I'm trying to figure out. They like commenting when we're talking, but then when I say, "Hey, do y'all want to come in or do y'all have a question?" Then they won't come in or they won't give me a
It's
question.
all good. It's
It's all
all
good.
good. It is definitely all good.
Well, that's beautiful. You making reels and stuff.
This a new feature. I didn't even know about this.
Oh, I see. Okay, you're
I'm like,
multitasking.
yeah, I'm like, okay, I didn't know this. Facebook have so many new features.
Oh yeah, I think I did that one. I didn't really know how to use it either.
So I'll tag you on some of
I
it.
mean, sure,
Is
no
that
problem.
it for our Friday night talk?
It
You
can
guys,
be. We're
are
gonna go
y'all
ahead on and wrap it up, I guess, in a few minutes here because it looks like everybody's tapping out or they're headed out. They're on their way out. They're gonna go enjoy their Friday evening. There's something going on over here. I don't know what it is, but I see all the traffic, the cars, the buggies,
I
the
think it's a
concert.
game or something going on at
Oh,
the NRG.
oh, okay. So she said I came in later.
Please tell
Please
me
tell me
more
more
about your
about.
guest. Oh, Miss
Oh, she wants to
Patricia.
know more about Takia.
Yes, I'm Takia Scott, and I'm owner and founder of Sophisticated Images, where we rebuild confidence through hair replacement. Miss Patricia, I'm looking down here, but I think the camera over here. I'll
You
make
good
sure
look
I
up.
go follow you and follow me. That way we can talk more direct.
Yeah, she's a mother. She's a grandmother. She's an
Yeah.
entrepreneur. She's an amazing hairstylist. She's so many things. She's a podcast host.
Yes, I'm a podcast host. I'm a friend, a
Yes, a friend.
sister, a aunt. We all wear many hats.
We do.
Yeah, it's just showing up for each other.
That's what it's
That's
about.
really what it's about.
Most
It's
definitely.
about showing up for people.
Hmm.
So we it ain't nobody who I don't know that don't wear many
That's right. In this day and
hats.
time,
In this day and time.
yeah, it's kind of like wearing one hat isn't good enough anymore.
Yeah.
You
I
need to
mean
wear
if
multiple
it's
hats.
no way you can wear one hat. Is it
I
is
don't
it
think it is.
way?
No, not. I don't think so.
Because you got to be an aunt, you got to be a sister, you got to be a friend, you got
Yeah,
to be an entrepreneur, or
yeah.
whatever,
A
whatever,
podcast
whatever. So
host,
yeah,
a career woman.
so it's just showing up as your best self, or
Exactly.
and treating people good. I went to
Hmm.
a very inspirational conference yesterday.
Yes.
Aspire. Did you
Mm.
see that?
Mm.
Anyway, Kendra Scott was one of the headliners, and Damon John,
Oh yeah, I
a
think I
lot of
did
people
see it.
from Shark Tank.
Yeah, I think I did see that, but
Yeah,
I didn't. Okay, where was it?
it was in the Woodlands.
Hmm.
So I spent the day out in the Woodlands. But Kendra Scott, she said that. She said just treat people good.
Right.
That's it. Everybody want to be treated special. Treat anybody you encounter special,
Right.
like how
Bye,
you would
Cassandra
want.
Barnes. She's getting
Bye.
out. Great show.
Great
She said
show.
I have a 91-year-old mom who
Who
has
has
some
hair
hair
loss?
loss. Also, she was
Please.
Aspire is an amazing conference.
Oh, it was so
So,
amazing. It was
so I
so
guess she
amazing,
went or
Miss
has
Patricia.
gone.
Yes. Well, when I went, I see it goes on every year. That was my
Right.
first time attending, but I'll be going every year from
Hmm.
now on.
You were
But it
motivated.
was, oh, you couldn't leave without being motivated.
So what was some takeaways?
That was one of my big takeaways. It's just treating people good.
Right.
And that's what she's saying. And pivoting. She said about surrounding yourself with like minded people who
Right.
know how to pivot.
Hmm.
It's basically saying
She
that,
went last year. I knew.
oh, that's all I
I
was
figured
like,
she had gone.
yeah, I had never heard of it till this year. So
Hmm.
I'll be tuning in and making sure I kind of catch it next year again.
Hmm.
It was really
So
good.
she said, surround yourself with like-minded people, which I believe. I spoke
She
to
said,
that.
well, she got a multi-million-dollar business,
Right.
but it started all in her closet, of course,
Mm.
just making jewelry, just
Okay.
making jewelry. But she said, as in business, as in life,
Yeah.
you surround yourself with people who see the glass half full in so many
Right.
words.
Most definitely, you have
So
to.
she gave the example of when COVID hit,
Hmm.
the people who she surrounded herself with, they didn't ignore that COVID was going on. They
Hmm.
just pivoted and made the best out of each
Hmm.
situation. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I'm inspired to take my life to the next level. She said I need to hang out with Dr.
Yeah,
Higgs.
she be everywhere, don't she?
Well, you were just in the Woodlands.
Yeah.
Now you talking about me? Yeah. Hey, well, I do. You know what? I get a lot of invites and I try to support.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm having it as I'm gonna say as I'm getting older, my energy level, I'm slowing down a little bit. I mean, because you're working, you're married,
True.
grandkid,
True.
and so. But I do like to make like if it's a positive conference or function, and somebody asks me
Uh
one
huh.
on one if I can go, I try to
You try
go.
to make it.
Yeah, but if I can't make it, I just can't make it. But I do try to make it because I like to support positivity. But yeah, anytime. So we're going to have to bring this one to a close.
Yes.
It's been fun. It's been
It's
real.
been lovely.
It's been lovely. It's been wonderful. Again, thank you so much to my wonderful guest,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Miss
you.
Takia Scott, Beauty Mogul. Uh, she's a mother. She's a grandmother. She's an entrepreneur. She's a podcast host. She's an exceptional woman of God, and I'm so honored to have her join me
Thank
on tonight.
you.
And don't forget, it's tax free weekend. And as I always say in parting, remember to do something positive for yourself. Make yourself a priority because God loves you, and so do I. Toodles. Bye bye.
Bye bye.